to be thankful for the TLC, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to say that TLC was a great show. It made Smackdown look great. But to be honest, this show was okay. But that's all it was. It was okay. It was solid, but it was okay. It wasn't incredibly great. Let's go through all this stuff. The stuff that really didn't really matter much. Gable versus Tyler Breeze. Now the problem I see with Tyler Breeze and the Fandango, they really don't show them much on TV. Maybe you'll see them on Main Event Superstars. You don't see them very much on Smackdown Live. This is a major problem with Smackdown Live. You don't have much of a roster, but then you don't try to budget your time properly. And if they have done the Fashion Police more often, actually have them promo segmented, have them have the ability to be able to talk in the back, even if they couldn't go to the ring, would give us something that we would care about. But it really wasn't much. Chad Gable destroyed Tyler Breeze. And that's kind of sad because Tyler Breeze is a pretty good wrestler with a pretty good gimmick, but we don't really see him much. The Ascension versus Hype Bros. You see the Ascension, Connor and Victor. You say, new paint. The attitude is a little more rougher. You would think, let's do something with them. Nope. We stick with the Hype Bros. With Mojo, with Zack Ryder. I'm not against them. I like Zack Ryder. Mojo's not bad. But we need more rougher, tougher tag teams. And these guys are a playoff of the bromance from TNA. Let's be honest. That's where they got the name from, Hype Bros. Please. The Broman had it first. They're doing what the Bromans have done. It's just that they have a better quality platform to do it on. So in the end, the Ascension get destroyed. And that just kind of upset me because the Ascension actually had a promo segment with the Hype Bros. They had a little segment where we got a little bit more of them. And we shouldn't have them job. Maybe there could have been a DQ. Maybe there could have been a count out. Then you could have perpetuated the feud saying, you know what? For the Ascension, they could have said, you know, we are better than them. And then they keep destroying Hype Bros to prove it. But we haven't done that, so. Nikki Bella was supposed to do something with some little girl in England. I know that she's supposed to be off of YouTube. That happens a lot on television. YouTube people become highly popular. And I'm alright with it, but where does it actually play into what happened with Carmella and Natalya? Natalya getting pooned by Carmella. Natalya comes out, kicks the ass of Carmella. Then you see I'm about to say Naomi. And where was Naomi? In my face. Naomi for TNA. I'm going to put Naomi here. I'm going to put TNA here. Forget about it being in my face. I'm putting them both here so you can both see them. Naomi for TNA. And that's if, when she did this movie for Marine 5 that's coming out next year, if she's not pushed next year, I will scream and yell and curse my ass off to push her to leave WWE and go to TNA. She'll have a better time being there. She could be a freaking Knockouts champ. At least she'll hold freaking title on the main show, not the territorial FCW. But Natalya and Nikki having that moment, and then having that moment with that little girl was too random. It made no sense. They should have left her off after that was done. It would have made better sense. That little promo she did with that girl just didn't work for me. Kalisto versus Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin kicked his ass in record time. Well, record time that's meant for a cruiserweight. Because they like to promote the cruiserweights. Kalisto's a cruiserweight. He can run around and do all that great stuff. And I'm not against Kalisto. But they, like I said in my TLC review, they shouldn't be teamed together at all. Both of them should be doing something entirely different. Not because Kalisto's a small guy and Baron Corbin's a big guy. It's because Baron Corbin was supposed to be the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Warrior winner. and has done nothing. And Kalisto should be currently the one who won the Cruiserweight title and had faced Brian Kendricks instead of, Rick Swann. It would have made better sense. But it's good to see that it was done. And that little line that Kalisto said, you know what? Speed kills. No, speed does not kill. Being fast will not kill you. It's that sudden stop that gets you. And look what happened with Baron Corbin. He wiped his ass off with basically an end of days. He just nailed his ass. And I know... Morgan, my friend, I always say this. I love you, man. I'm happy for you and your lady. And I know you were smiling your ass off when you saw that end of days destroy Kalisto. But here's something that we both have to hope for. Now that he's finished, hopefully with Kalisto, he will go to maybe the IC title picture with The Miz. Please, WWE. Put him against The Miz. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's his only guy. That kind of plays off what with Roman Reigns. It actually works with him. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's his own guy. Put him against The Miz. Let these two have a feud. It makes sense. The Alexa Bliss segment. You can see the difference between Alexa Bliss and a Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss is just a better talker than Becky. Becky works better with someone to play off of. As her partner. I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes with Becky Lynch. I'm not saying she's 100% boring. But if she doesn't have the right character to go with her talking, it just doesn't work. Becky's very generic. She was better, as I've said, the Rocky Balboa type of appeal would have worked if they kept pushing her with it. They could have done a playoff with her music with Rocky in some way. They could have got the license for it or something. They could have shown Rocky or something. They could have shown an outline of him just implying it to give her something extra. But it just doesn't seem enough. It just doesn't. And in this situation, Alexa did well. She actually walked away, which actually works with her character. She's doing well with her ring work. She's doing well with her character. She's just doing well overall. But here's a problem. She needs someone to go up against eventually. Becky Lynch cannot be used. And I feel like it's either going to be basically Natalya, Nikki Bella. One of the two. They're not going to do anything with Naomi. Why not? Now I'm putting her in my face full blown. Now I'm taking it away. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the Dean Ambrose destruction. And you've done it now. Dean Ambrose basically getting destroyed at TLC has that moment in the opening of the show when it came to AJ and it came to... Oh, James, you took a dirty deeds to the face, my friend. You pissed off the wrong guy, which he wasn't pissed off. The Miz segment was... Miz did so well. That's what gave us what we needed going into this match. Miz basically just is the best heel they got in the company. I'm sorry. He just is. The Miz Anticipation Award was just beautifully timed. I'm sorry, he made it work. And then the Daniel Bryan coming out. And I'm going to use his older picture, the one that I like to use. Especially that I couldn't grab that picture. Saying simply, you know what? You're going to have a match with him. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. You really want him to actually have a title match? Okay. This perpetual fight between those two is perfect. Daniel cannot go in the ring. The Miz can. Keep having Daniel put people against The Miz and then The Miz constantly winning. This just makes The Miz more of a heel that people love. This just makes more of a face for Daniel Bryan to be in people love. And in the end, you still can do what you need to do with Ellsworth and with Dean Ambrose, which we know is going to happen. They're going to have a feud. They're going to have a fight. And now that James screwed over Dean Ambrose, you've done it now. That is the title of this video. You have done it now. You're going to see how Dean Ambrose is going to destroy this man. And I do believe that eventually AJ Styles is going to protect. I don't want to think that. But he's going to protect James Ellsworth. It makes perfect sense. The person who's the most focused here is Ellsworth. It's not Dean. It's not AJ. It's not The Miz. It's not Daniel Bryan. It's not Baron Corbin. It's not Kalisto. It's not Alexa Bliss. It's not anyone but him. Like I said, this is all about Ellsworth. In my last video, in this case, even though I'm using You Done It Now, it's still about Ellsworth. It just is. Does this mean it made the show terrible? No. It was a good show, but it wasn't a great show. It's average. But lately, average is getting it done. So I'm sure that the ratings will be higher here than it was on Raw. It just will be. Just my point of view. You guys tell me below. Hope you enjoyed the Zane view. Please give me a comment below. Have a good day. Have a good night.